All right, hi guys, Mike Volkin here with Freelancer Masterclass, and today we're going to be talking about how to triple your revenue without marketing. I recently did a podcast on this at Freelancer School. Quickly became one of the most popular podcasts I did, so I decided to do a video on this and expand on some of my points here that I made from the podcast. The first thing I want to tell you is that this video is sponsored by Cover.ai. Cover has a lot of really cool programs going on at their company. They're a sponsor of this channel, which allows me to keep making these videos. So if you're a freelancer, you want sick leave, 24/7 health service, legal protection, all that great stuff that usually you get with big corporate benefits, but you work for yourself, you want to check out Cover.ai, and look at below in this link. There is an affiliate link, and I'd appreciate if you click that and get to it. That way people can track that my audience is engaged and they're listening, so that helps keep the sponsorship alive, right? So first of all, talking about tripling your revenue without marketing, it's not all about marketing business. Yes, marketing does help grow businesses for sure, but you can be a successful freelancer and consultant without doing any marketing at all, okay? It's all about retention. This whole video is going to be about retention. So number one, the most foundational issue with people losing clients, and that's what I mean by retention, is being able to keep clients. Losing clients is just not polite enough. It doesn't mean you have to be overly polite, but be polite enough, say your pleases and thank yous, and be respectful of their time. A little secret here, coming up, I'm going to be talking about punctuality, but that is a part of being polite, okay? So it goes without saying, take your normal politeness level and kick it up a notch, okay? Number two, managing up. We give a whole class on this at Freelancer Masterclass, but basically managing up is a way for you to anticipate your client's needs. So I use this example in the podcast as I recently had to get rid of a freelancer that I was working with because she was constantly asking me questions. Every less than 5 minutes, I say every 3 to 4 minutes, I'd get an email with another question. It was like I was spending my entire day on email live chat with her. Just one question after another. So if she were to just think about for the next 3 hours or 4 hours all the questions she would have and just put them in one email, it would be a lot better and more respectful for me as the client. That is what managing up is, okay? So manage up, learn how to manage up. If you don't want to take Freelancer Masterclass, God forbid you should shell out a few bucks, right, to take that class, go ahead and YouTube managing up and see what you can find. I think the class is one of my favorite classes to teach at Freelancer Masterclass because so many people don't know about it, and when they learn about it, they're like, oh my God, this helped me retain clients so much longer, and they like me so much more, and I get better reviews because of it. Be punctual. We talked about it's part of politeness, but punctuality is huge. It's a show of respect for your client's time. I recently had to get rid of a client. I had a multi-$1,000 a month contract with a client, and they were late for the third time. And I told them the first time, hey, no problem, it happens, life gets in the way. Next time, please tell me when you're not going to be there for a meeting because I have work to do too, right? Second time it happened, I was a little bit more stern. I said, listen, we can't keep doing this. I can't keep scheduling meetings and you not showing up. Third times it happened, gone. I have too many people that want to work with me, and if you don't respect my time, I can't respect yours. See you later. You don't have to take that hardline approach, but I'm seasoned enough where I can do that. You might be begging for clients. I don't know where you're at, but that is a huge indicator of how devoted and how respectful you are as a freelancer, is how punctual you are. Okay? Be proactive. Now this goes, managing up is a lot about being proactive, but being proactive in itself goes further than just the communication aspect of managing up, because managing up is all about communication. But be proactive is anticipating your client's needs from a work standpoint. So for example, if you are doing search engine optimization for them and you realize that there's like this new tool out there that they could benefit from, it's being proactive and researching the tool for them off the clock. You're not going to be charging them because they didn't ask you, but then bringing it to their attention, so therefore they may want to have you work in the tool for them. They would appreciate you putting in that extra effort that they didn't ask for, and now all of a sudden you probably have more work because of it. Okay, so be proactive. So always think about how to improve your client's business from the work that you're doing. Tip number 5, show all your skill sets. This is a big one. I was recently working with a freelancer for years, and didn't even know she was a copywriter. Okay, so when I told her I was doing this big blog initiative, hey, do you need copywriting help? She asked me, and I said, yeah, actually, I do have a job description out there for a copywriter. Do you know anybody? She's like, yeah, me. Before I was doing this with you, and she named her skill set, I was a copywriter for 8 years with a major publishing house. I'm like, oh my God, I had no idea. So if you have other skill sets that could benefit your client, by all means, show them. That's an opportunity to cross-sell or upsell your existing workload with them. Okay. Number 6, it's not your fault or theirs. You always have to be respectful with your client's faults or errors or something that maybe is out of their control, like a technical, like maybe their website is down, right? So even if they're blaming you for something, just say, hey, listen, it's not my fault, it's not your fault, it's not anybody's fault. Once you recognize and stop playing blame games, then you can really forward your relationship. I've had a freelancer more than once say, well, if you just did this, if you just did that. Now, granted, I didn't think their comments were valid, but even if they were, that is not the way to approach the situation. They didn't do something correctly because I didn't provide them this. Well, actually, I did provide it to you. Here it is in the email, but I'm not a back and forth type of person. I won't go copying and pasting past correspondence. I want you to come with me with solutions, not problems. Don't tell me you're late because of work because I didn't get back to you fast enough or this or that. You could have still completed the work, right? So you don't always have to, or even sometimes be blaming somebody else or even your own for problems. You come to them with solutions. So always have a solution-ready mindset when you're talking to your clients. Tip number 7 of 8, under promise and over deliver. This is an age-old consulting motto. Always when you're sending out proposals or even estimated deadlines for specific tasks, you under promise what you think the deliverable will be, the budget and all that stuff, and then you over deliver. So have something done early and under budget. That's the best possible scenario for you. So what I like to do is I send out quotes and proposals. I upcharge it, up it 10% before I send it off to the client. That way, that gives me some buffer room. It's what I call a fudge factor, or many people call a fudge factor. All right, so if maybe their website goes down and I can't work on their website, maybe this happens, maybe that happens, that's outside of my control, I could still be within budget and within time, given that the fact that something unexpected occurred. And if nothing unexpected occurred, then you've under-promised and over-delivered. Okay, they love that, and they're more likely to hire you. The last tip is ask for feedback. Now, here's the reason why. It's better than just hearing great things about you. If you think you did a great job, ask about it. Okay, say, hey, what did you think I could do to improve? What did you think I did good, great to your satisfaction? The reason why I like asking for feedback at the end of a project or a task, not just so much at the end of the whole project or the whole relationship where you think it's going to be ending, but asking for feedback is a great segue to say, hey, would you mind putting this on Upwork or some other platform that you're on? I'm really, great feedback is the lifeblood to my business, and I would love for you to post it online and give them the link, make it easy. It also is a great segue into asking for more work. So always ask for that feedback. It's a great lead-in sentence and a lead-in conversation for more work and great reviews. Okay, so I hope this helped. Go out and triple your revenue without having to do any marketing by employing these 8 tactics. Good luck.